Welcome. It is officially quarantine time, so guess we're all stuck. Anyway, I think as artists, we should take advantage of this time that we have to try to expand our art. And I think specifically as a musician, there are some ways that we can use this quarantine time to our advantage. I think it is important to work on your publicity and your marketing for your songs just as much as it is to focus on the actual craft of your music. So in this video, I'm going to give some ways that I've been strategizing to market my music and put it out there and get it heard by people. One of the biggest things I focus on is social media, particularly Instagram. I believe that's the best way to interact with people, so you can start to build a following and have your friends, encourage you and stuff, and, make it look like you're a bigger artist than you are, which is important. I believe having a good, strong self-image is what convinces a person to follow or not follow. Instagram is one of the pages that is focused on having that influencer type of personality. So it's important that your personality comes across through your Instagram and your things like that. One of the ways that I do this is by having a lot of Instagram stories where I do various different things, from revealing demos and revealing things about myself, and some posts that show my personality in them. Also with this, I believe it is worth setting aside a little bit of money each month to promote posts, because doing paid promotions like that really helps you get a wider audience, because when they see the sponsored posts, it sends it to people that are likely to listen to the type of music that you make. It's not enough just having your friends and your family listening to your music. It's important to be an active page that gets a lot of views and a lot of visits each day. Another thing I've been doing is having a personalized Spotify playlist that has a bunch of music that is in a similar genre of the music that I make. I believe this is really important because it gives Spotify a reference on how to slowly start recommending your music once your music actually becomes popular enough to be recommended. It also helps other listeners that listen to a similar type of music but haven't discovered your music yet find out who you are. Again, with the whole personality thing, your playlist shows your personality in it. Having your playlist updated constantly and having different songs, including some of your own, but other artists that you listen to that influence you, is really important, because it'll bring people who are from that same fan base to you, and you can build fans off of other people's fan base. Another thing I've been doing, if it wasn't obvious enough, is this YouTube channel. I believe part of having an internet personality is having a way to express that. And through doing various YouTube video content, from beat making videos, tutorials, or advice on general music stuff, is super important because it helps your personality come across on screen. And also, viewership of videos is more likely than a viewership of a song. If you come up with really good thumbnails or really good concepts, it's really easy to get your videos played versus having your songs streamed. It is worth experimenting with your creativity in these videos, like maybe do a music video here and there, or some kind of podcast type thing, because you never know what's going to click with your followers, and you don't know how it's going to work with the YouTube or Instagram or Facebook algorithm. Yeah. One of the last things I've been doing is TikTok. Now I know for a lot of, hardcore artists and stuff, that's kind of a cringy thing to do, but it's really important because a lot of the songs from the app are top charting songs on Spotify and Apple Music and all these streaming platforms. And globally, TikTok has a really strong influence on the teen and young adult demographic. You can find a way to make it yours and not be all stupid dance challenges and whatnot. An example is in one of my songs, Bounce Back, there's a line in the song that I used to actually make a skit out of. I definitely recommend, if your song has like a really catchy line or a hook in it, to kind of utilize that as a way to make some kind of sketch comedy or some kind of skit or joke. I think that's the best way to have your music on TikTok. Also, just understanding how the TikTok trends work, how to use their hashtags and what their influencers do is super important, I believe, and targeting kind of other people who are doing the same thing, trying to make friends with them and things like that. Now it's up to you to actually make these decisions and go with whatever works for you, because it's not the same for every person. Each personality fits with a different social media platform or a different marketing strategy, although I do highly recommend following what is popular and what is trendy, because that really helps your songs get recognition. Alright, well, that's all for this video. I want to try something different and see where this went. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something. If you haven't already, go stream my song Bounce Back, out now on all platforms. And if you're on TikTok, at To The Sun Music. Alright, peace.
I thought you had my back, then you hit me with that text. Felt like a heart attack. I don't know what you'll do next. I thought you had my back, then you hit me with that. Stress and anxiety, there's no